My name is s.m.lambert, inventor and producer of EGMi, Evolutional Goodness Mindfulness, a new way to look at life and a powerful meditation system. My other vids give the basics of EGMi, but not life after death. Any worthwhile theory of everything must address life after death, and EGMi does this with rehosting. This vid will give the basics of rehosting based on energy-driven evolution theory and my personal experience with OBEs. Dreams of my last death when I was a child led to the search for scientific answers and eventually EGMi, a way to end all human-made suffering. Rehosting is not as exciting as heaven, but a lot better than hell, even if we do not get to rehost. The first life was most likely spat out of an evolving virus. It was not much different to humans spiritually. It had a body, consciousness, awareness of its energy efficiency, homeostasis, and is made of and interacts with solar source energy. It is very possible that at death of a cell, its consciousness, awareness, transfers to another cell driven by energy seeking the most efficient use of itself. So all life may have some life after death, rehosting. The first brain evolved about 500 million years ago. This keeps all organisms but humans energy efficient. It has no effect on what happens at death of an organism, as it does not reduce the organism's energy efficiency. Humans evolved with faulty right anxious negative brains that waste energy and drive all human-made suffering. This could affect getting life after death. My first experience of life after death was as a young child, having recurring dreams of floating above a dead male on a table covered with a white sheet. It was a bush hospital of some kind. Later in my 20s, I experienced some OBEs. They were very similar to the dreams of my last death. I would lift out of my body with no body, limited sensation in real time. This led to me looking for scientific answers to these experiences, and eventually EGMi. Applying energy-driven evolution theory suggested that at death, the consciousness awareness can transfer to a new young host and sometimes take a bit of memory with it. My memory of my last death is still quite clear, as no other dream of my childhood. I can still recall the setting roughly and remember the smell of mice known to happen with TB. I have no other memory of the life and can find no family connection to my last host. He may have been a relative, but I have no way to find out. Consciousness awareness would have to go straight to a new host before the brain dies completely, or this energy would change form. As a child, I was unaffected by rehosting, apart from the dreams, and have no idea exactly when it occurred. My theory is that it is our genetics that attracts our conscious awareness to a new host, driven by energy seeking the most efficient use of itself. As twice as many humans are born as die at this time, most humans will have a virgin consciousness awareness emergent from EGMi maximizes our left brain use, our goodness, enlightenment, brain energy efficiency. This may increase the chance of rehosting, but the main goal is to end all human-made suffering. I do not count on rehosting again and do not use it to relieve my right brain anxiety, as I do not have any fear and anxiety thanks to EGMi. If I am going to rehost again, I want it to be into a world with more left brain goodness, not less. There's a free practice on the EGMi website. I encourage people to try this. The other EGMi vids cover the rest of the theory of everything and curing mental illness. Thank you for watching.